I see that people are here. We will get on a roll very soon. Alright, share. And then copy. Alright, cool beans, cool beans. And then announcements. Alright, y'all get here fast. It's scary. Hey y'all, it's me again, Crow. You know that person from the opening ceremonies. I was gonna be like, I'll wait for some more of y'all to like pour in, but y'all just suddenly went from 13 to 42. So some things out of the way first. Actually, I'll wait for a little bit more people to come before I like start talking more. Cause this was actually supposed to be a scheduled video, but I will get to that when I wait for a few more seconds. Cause I think I've only had like 2 hours of sleep setting up the rest of this con. Yeah, I'm excited too. We got good stuff. Um, yeah. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do myself a favor before I forget and bring up the credits. All right, morning starting fresh with Pesterquest. All right, so hello everyone. Again, it's Crow from the opening ceremonies. Welcome to the Pesterquest fandub premiere, actually. So this was going to be a scheduled video, but unfortunately, I had to do some last minute editing and help with some stuff. And so by the time I finished it this morning, the video was still rendering. So it would obviously be a little too much time to wait if I decided to post it on YouTube now and wait for that to then process as a scheduled video. So here's the good news: the video is now finally rendered, which means that the version that I edited is now complete. And that should be running smoothly. So what I'm going to do is that y'all are actually going to be watching this within my within me streaming it on my computer through my Windows player. And hopefully with the way that I edited it, cuz I have not had time to check it, it should all go through pretty good. I had to edit out some glitches and stuff that were like in the past one. So this should go well. Hopefully nothing like lingers or like, is messy. And if it is, then if push comes to shove, we will just watch the previous version that is having the glitches but ultimately still goes forward with everything. That said, that little noise that I just heard, it means that it finally finished rendering. So yeah, let me get that up for y'all and just give me a second. I can close out of like I streamed while also running Vegas Pro in the background, so go me. All right. Okay, so we're gonna open that. We're gonna close out of Vegas. Thank frick. All right. By the way, while I'm getting this up, how are y'all doing? I know SAHCon just started, but make sure you get breakfast, all that. All right. And I have no idea what the volume is going to be like. So what I'm going to do, especially since I'm not talking and y'all can just control it as is, I'm going to just put it not as loud as I can, but I'm just going to keep it at a relatively little past medium. So yeah, if it's too loud, you can just lower it. So, all right. Now my computer's dying. Oh yeah, okay. So before we get this started, just credits and stuff like that. So me and Calum and Brawler, who are the, and you'll see our full credits at the end, who are the editors of everything. We took care of stuff such as sound effects, music editing, splicing, so on and so forth. We have Controller Kid Jade as our MSPA reader for this, and that's going to be very exciting. We're looking forward to like everyone because everyone did such a good job. We have Starry Katamari as our Dave Strider, and then we have Jan. Jan, I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Jan Aponte. You can slap me in the head later afterwards. But Jan is going to be our John Egbert. And so we worked hard on this. We very much crunched, but we got the quality going. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this up. And once it gets started, it will get started. So I'm going to go ahead and mute myself and open up the YouTube and like my iPad so I can pay attention to chat. All right. All right. Muting myself now. Oh yeah, and also one more thing. Since I am watching like this by myself, well, along with y'all, obviously talk in chat if you see anything. But if there's any like errors or whatever that will happen, I will pause accordingly so that gets fixed. So yeah, here we go. Y'all saying you ain't getting no volume? I got you. I got you. I got you. The words aren't being said. Hold on. Hmm. Hmm. I might actually know why that is. Hold on. I'm gonna do a fancy thing, which is called
Y'all saying you ain't getting no volume?
disconnecting my mic. Also, that's me.
I got you. I got you. The words aren't being
Damn. Hmm. All right, cool. I guess I'm the dumbass because I guess I've been talking this whole time without y'all hearing me. Great times. All right, so here's what I was saying when I thought that I was being heard but was not because this is just good luck. So, we still will have panels, obviously, that are going on right now, and we have at 11 a.m. The Detective Pony one, and we have the Twitch plays RPG stuck. So those will happen at 11 a.m. I know that this panel is already past halftime, so I apologize for that, for these technical difficulties. I was at the moment when I thought you guys could hear me actually uploading the video on YouTube because I was thinking if uploading it on YouTube can actually beat me working on this, we could potentially have it there. But it was just uploading it and the processing is going to take a bit. So I am working with the audio right now. Um and my best guesstimate for why it's even doing that, like not playing it, maybe it has something to do with YouTube and being like, oh, we won't let you play from like this particular thingy because that could be you trying to play an illegal movie, so we're going to mute your volume by default. Because that's what happens. But yeah, I'm still playing around with that, so give me a bit. I'm gonna let it play in the background, but I'll have the volume low in case it finally decides to behave, so y'all don't get too spoiled on anything. I also have a speculation for why it might be doing it, so I'm gonna toy around with some things. Okay. So there's that. Yeah, F to me. Alright, so audio. It's currently playing in the background right now, so that's good. Like, the video has audio. And yeah. And you know what? Even if we do have to do this late, it's like, it's fine. It's going to be on YouTube to view. That's the beauty of archiving. Advanced audio properties. Well, none of that is helpful. So we have properties. Hmm. Hmm. Let me try this. Watch out, I'm moving my microphone. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Moving my my Blue Yeti. Um let's see. Gonna go back to the beginning a little in case anything does happen. Alright. Testing. Wait. Hold up. Everyone hold your horses, your respective pony friends. Alright, hold up. I think I got it. Wait, hold on. Can y'all hear it? I'm turning it up. Alright, I'm gonna pause for a second. But yeah. Did y'all hear that? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Okay. So I cheated the system. Um, Windows Player will not play it directly from my computer, but since I technically have to plug in my headphones into my microphone to hear it, the Yeti technically has a separate speaker. So if y'all were y'all can't see it, but I'm dancing. Hell yeah! It only took us more than half of the panel time. It's fine. All right. Once more, I reign supreme. Cool. Okay. Anyways, blah 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 blah. Thank you to Jan. Thank you to Starry. Thank you to sorry, I'm like very everywhere now. Yeah, thank you to Starry. Thank you to Jan. Thank you to Jade. All of our actors who are going to be for these characters. You'll see their credits at the end. You'll also see me, Brawler, and Callum as our special editors that try to put all this together. So, yeah, thank you so much for everyone's patience on this. Let's get this started, because we got a lot. Haha.
It's been a long time coming. You click to the last page of the Homestuck epilogues. You read it, then you read it again. You scroll down to the next section and find nothing? The little blue arrow you crave is nowhere to be found. What the fuck? Are you serious? What kind of ending was that? Absolutely nothing got resolved. You stand up so fast your chair falls over. Jesus Christ, are you steamed? Maybe eventually with further thought you'll come to appreciate the thematic elements. But as of right now, you need to understand. What happened to Dead John? What about Rose and Kanai and their marriage? What about Terezi and Vriska? God, you have to have words with someone. Stomping out of the little computer room, you blink a few times, trying to readjust to the dim parlor after staring at a screen for so long. Doc Scratch? Where is that creepy round motherfucker? You sure got his number now. You know all about how he ruined the lives of 8 human kids and 12 trolls. How he played everybody, including you. The very least he owes you is a satisfying conclusion to this story. You march confidently down the hall in the direction of a sudden ruckus. Turning the corner, you see 2 figures. One is definitely Doc Scratch. The other is a dark silhouette in a fashionable hat and coat. While you watch, the latter begins to hit the former with a cane. Oh, god damn it. You know what's happening. You know some lore. You need to get out of here before this place goes up in flames. Survive now, yell about unsatisfactory narratives later. With that in mind, you leave behind this ridiculous altercation, trampling a pile of notes and photographs underfoot as you make a run for the fenestrated wall. See ya, suckers! You sail through feet first, bracing for the smell of overturned earth and the sight of the twin Alternian moons. Man, it's gonna be good to see your friends again, especially now that you're armed with all this canon knowledge. But what surrounds you is not Foster's corpse field. It's a whole lot of nothing. Are you lost between worlds or something? Wait, no. You see a glimmer in the distance. A bright white light. Swallowing down the surge of panic, you move toward it. The light coalesces into the form of a small symbolic house. Hey, you recognize this house. You wonder if you can just... sort of... Oh, okay. Well, you did that. A barrage of images hits you. Broken, chaotic flashes too fractured to make sense of. You just stuck your hand into the most powerful item in the whole of this narrative, and your body is not taking it well. Bright, sizzling pain hits the nerve center of your brain and radiates out to your extremities. Wow, you are a moron. You aren't a comic character. You aren't meant for this sort of metatextual energy. It hurts. It burns. It unravels you from the inside out. And then everything goes white. What a lovely morning. The air is fresh and crisp. It's early spring, probably. You find yourself on the sidewalk in a suburban neighborhood, facing a neat, friendly house. A neat, friendly boy stands at the window on the second floor, looking down at you. At least, you hope he's friendly. Man, you would really love to be his friend. At first, you think the boy is looking at you, but instead, he appears to be looking at the mailbox, which is stuffed so full that the door is half open. Looks like someone crammed a whole box in here. Helpfully, you pull it out, along with a couple of coupons and envelopes stamped with a green symbol. You go to give the boy a thumbs up, but he is no longer at the window. Memory prickles at the corners of your awareness. You feel like you've maybe done this before? While you're standing there ruminating, a car pulls up. The driver is wearing a hat and a suit, and is probably the owner of this house and the father of that friendly boy. Oh shit. You're just standing out here with all his mail. He's going to think you're trying to rob the place. Play it cool. Not wanting to behave like a complete buffoon and draw attention to yourself, you just hide all the mail stuff behind your back. There's a bunch of envelopes though, and the box is bulky, so all of it sort of slithers from your grasp like a bunch of dead snakes. The distinguished man in his flawless suit looks at you from across the yard. You can't see his eyes under the brim of his hat, but you are absolutely sure he is giving you a look of intense fatherly disapproval. A bolt of shame goes through you. Wow, this guy is good. He's not even your dad, and you are just losing it under his disapproval. You expect him to start shouting or calling the cops. You are so obviously stealing his mail, but instead he just keeps looking at you. Does he know you? Is he someone you should remember? Or is it just the platonic ideal of dadliness that crosses time and space, eternal in all iterations of reality? That sounds like some bullshit though. Slowly, the distinguished man shakes his head. He goes inside. You can't quite put your finger on why, but you know you've been summarily dismissed. Hide the evidence. Quick as you can, you turn around and dump everything in the sewer. Whatever. It was probably all garbage anyway. Who even uses their mailbox these days? The friendly and fatherly figure parks his car, climbs out, and tips his hat at you. Then he walks into the house, not sensing a single thing amiss. The perfect crime. Oh, but here comes the boy out the front door. God, you hope he wasn't coming down for the mail. A residential boy approaches. Wait a minute. This is not the same boy you saw peeking through the window. It possibly is not a boy at all. It appears to be a mysterious gentleman. You wonder what business this fine, upstanding neighborhood gentleman would have of you.
Hey! I saw you standing out there messing with the mailbox. I figured you might be the mailman? Even though you're not wearing a mailman outfit.
Oh yeah! That's you. You're definitely the mailman. Your outfit is, it's in the laundry today. You're just wearing your mailman hoodie instead. See this symbol? It's the symbol of, mail. Nothing stops the mail.
That's great! I guess it is true after all, that mailmen are completely relentless in their quest to deliver people's mail. You guys are incredible! Speaking of mail, do you know if I got any today?
What? No. What red package? You haven't seen anything like that. No bills, junk mail, nothing at all. The mailbox was empty when you looked inside.
Well, I didn't say anything about a red package. Should I be expecting one? Come to think of it, it is my birthday, so getting a package in the mail would make sense. Oh, and if it's red, that probably means it's from Dave. He loves red because I guess it's cool. Oh man, I wonder what he got me.
Nothing. He got you nothing, you say. Isn't he listening? This Dave fellow probably forgot his birthday due to being a bad friend, and that's why there's no package, red or otherwise.
What?
Oh, just kidding, you say. You're sure Dave is a great friend who cares about this kid a lot. His present is probably just late, and definitely not slowly sinking in a subterranean river of shit right now.
It's not... what? That's a strange thing to say. Are you sure you don't know more about Dave's present than you're telling me?
No, you say. Absolutely not. Actually, he should forget what you said about the present being late. He should not be expecting a red package. Not now or ever. He should trust you, because all mailmen know everything about the mail.
Dang. So nothing else?
Huh?
You said the box was empty? I don't think I understand. Isn't that how it always is when you deliver mail? I mean, you're the guy who's supposed to put stuff in there.
Yes, that's right. You're the mailman, the absolute authority over all mail, which means your word must be accepted without question. when it comes to the mail he didn't get today. You double-checked in everything. You looked thoroughly through your mailbag for anything with this kid's name on it, and came up empty. Sorry, dude.
You have a mailbag? Where is it?
Oh, that old thing? You accidentally dropped it in the sewer before the boy came outside.
Oh no, that sucks. All that mail ruined. Maybe I can help you fish it out.
No! You mean, that's fine. Thanks for offering, fine young Samaritan. But, the government will handle this. There's like insurance and such for sewer-related postal mishaps.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But what if you missed something in there for me? Like a game envelope or such? Are you totally sure you didn't miss something?
Yes! You are sure. You triple-checked and didn't see his name on anything. Besides, it's really rank down there. Very sewery. All the mail has been befouled beyond any hope of salvaging it. Really, it's best not to bother even peeking inside.
You're probably right, but hey, how do you know there wasn't any mail for me if you don't know my name?
What? Oh, god damn it.
Huh?
Oh, you mean, of course you know his name. Mailmen are sort of like Santa Claus. They know the name of all good little boys on their delivery routes. Oh, wait. Okay, that sounded creepy. You really regret phrasing it like that. It was so completely unnecessary. You just know a lot of stuff, as an important government official, with lots of bureaucratic lists and such. For instance, the name of this young man is... Damn. Why do you always paint yourself into corners like this? All you're trying to do is make a new friend, and you somehow manage to bullshit your way through the absolute most challenging version of this conversation possible. Okay, you can do this. This young man's name is... Wow, it really could be anything. He might as well have been given a random-ass name this very day, shortly before you arrived for all you know. You'll just have to go with your gut and feel it out. A new friendship is on the line. His name is... Wait. No. He's making a bad face. You're on the wrong track. Oh, he's perking up. This is good. Nope. Bad face again. It's not Jimmy or, Gilliam? That's not even a name. Anyway. Joe. Yes, he likes that. Jome. Jombri. Shit, he looks disgusted. Abort. Jombri? You really can be quite the fucking idiot sometimes. John Derson. John Derson? Wait. He looked pleased for a minute. Then it looked like he just sucked on a lemon. Jesus Christ, you were bad at this. You were close there. Jonderbilt. Yikes. No. You got it. It's just John. Of course. You don't know what you were even thinking. Yes, you do. Those were just goofs, you explained to John. Mailmen love goofs. His name is John, you say confidently, as if you had it in the bag all along. Not your non-existent mailbag which you told him you dropped in the sewer. Your real bag, where the good shit is, such as your incredible ability to guess someone's name in 5 or 6 tries.
That's right. Wow, I guess it's true then. Mailmen really do know practically everything.
You smile. Finally, it feels like this friendship may be starting to click. It was rocky there for a while, as you had to spin an intricate, nearly flawless web of lies to smooth over the fact that you destroyed his cherished personal property. But you're pretty sure you're in the clear now, and you'll never have to justify yourself to him again.
Well, as nice as it is to meet you, Mr. Mailman, to be honest, this just kinda sucks. I've been waiting for a really cool game to arrive in the mail, but it's been a few days already, and now I'm starting to think it got lost in the mail? it might just never come now, and I'm kind of bummed out about it. I had some hope it would show up on my birthdays like a present? From nobody, really. Just a present out of thin air, I guess. Like it was going to be destiny or something? Oh well, I guess magic really is as fake as all the scientists say it is.
You nod along very wisely. Oh yes, you say. You can kiss that game goodbye. It definitely got lost in the mail, and it is never, ever going to be delivered. The Postmaster General just told you a few seconds ago. Through your wireless earpiece, which is hooked up to the US parcel mainframe. You tell John he is right to disbelieve in magic. It's fake as shit. It's time for him to get used to the idea that he will never play this game. Whatever it was probably stupid anyway. Most games are. He should try to get used to whatever kind of life he's gonna live from now on in the absence of this dumb video game.
Yeah, you're right. I think I got too worked up over it. It probably does suck, actually. I think Game Bro only gave it like 2 hats out of 5 hats. It might have been even less than that, actually. God, what a piece of shit it probably was. You know, I think I have to thank you, Mr. Mailman. You've really opened my eyes today. I'm going to forget I ever heard of that dumb game and just try to enjoy my life. Talk to my friends, hang out in my room, and... I don't know. Come to think of it, maybe I was looking forward to playing that game with my friends so much because I'm lonely? I'm almost a little embarrassed to admit, I don't actually have any real-life friends.
Oh, this is it. This is your in. This nice boy seems to be jonesing for friendship just as much as you are. And you've laid all the groundwork for becoming his best bro so expertly. You just need to slide right into his life with just a few more sympathetic remarks. You actually have a lot of experience with this by now. You've made so many friends in so many strange places, and with such mixed results. Or you think you did. Actually, you can't conjure up any of their names or faces right now. It probably isn't important. Actually, let's never speak of that again. What matters most is you're here now, making a sweet new pal named John. You casually mention that this is the end of your mail route, and you don't have much else going on in your life. Maybe you and he can hang out for a while? If he doesn't mind, that is.
You wanna hang out with me? Like, just a mailman and a 13-year-old boy just being buddies?
You shrug a little, as if you don't care much. But you really, really care.
Normally I would say that sounds a little strange, and maybe slightly inappropriate. Oh, but what do I know? If you were a normal-looking mailman, that would probably be a shitty idea, and I'd get in trouble with my dad or the authorities or something, and probably so would you. But you seem different. Like, maybe you aren't even a person? Just a kind of weird, harmless-looking guy? Like an alien, but not really?
You don't really know what to say to any of this.
Oh man, I'm being so fucking rude. I'm sorry. Yeah, of course we can hang out. But maybe we should, keep this sort of a secret from my dad? I don't know if he would approve of me bringing a stranger into the house, even if you are very nice and sincerely concerned about my mail problems.
That sounds fine with you. Now that you think about it, you still aren't sure his dad didn't see him dumping all their mail into the sewer. He probably didn't. Otherwise, he would have had some words with you, surely. But still, it's a risk you shouldn't be taking under these delicate circumstances. There's a friendship on the line.
Okay, I'm glad you agree. It sounds like we have a sneaking mission ahead of us. Actually, it sounds like it could be fun.
Oh, yeah, it does sound fun. Except maybe slightly triggering, since you've done a lot of dangerous high-stakes sneaking in the past that you can't quite remember. But still, fun. Mostly fun. You can't wait. Yeah.
So, how should we do this? We could either sneak upstairs to my bedroom while avoiding my dad and just hang out up there for a while, Or, if that sounds too risky, we could just stay outside. I've got some sweet playground equipment in the backyard. What'll it be?
Playground equipment, you say? Actually, you tell John you think the fresh air out here will do you some good. Also, that playground equipment he mentioned really sweetens the pot. You hope he doesn't mind. After all, as a mailman, you were meant to be outdoors. You took a mailman's oath and everything. Yeah. John will probably believe that.
Sure, no problem. I totally understand. It gets really stuffy in there, especially with all the baking my dad does. We can hang out in my yard. Feels like it's been ages since I took a spin on the old pogo ride.
Pogo ride, he says? Well, that just seals the deal. You bow flamboyantly and gesture for him to lead the way. But you quickly regret doing that because it was a little much.
Well, here it is. My backyard in all its glory. I hardly ever come out here anymore, honestly. There's the old trusty swing set. Brings back some good memories. And there's the pogo ride. You better hop on it before I beat you to it. Just kidding. That thing is a death trap. You should really go nowhere near that thing, unless you like dying.
Oblivious to the humorous nature of his remark, you shake your head solemnly. Oh no, you say. You're pretty sure dying sucks, and you never want to do it again.
Huh? That's a weird thing to say. Are you saying you've died before? Or is this some sort of weird mailman joke?
Oh, ha ha. Yeah, you mailmen like to joke around a lot. Sometimes very darkly. It gets very stressful delivering the mail sometimes, and you sometimes just need to blow off some steam by making light of your mortality. And it doesn't seem like this is going over well. To be fair, it is one of your worst explanations so far. And that's really saying something. You start to falter and lose composure. You don't seem to have it in you to follow through with a lie. You stop talking and hang your head.
Hey, what's wrong?
You decide to tell him the truth. Yes, you've been dead before. Possibly a bunch of times? You're not sure. Actually, you can't remember any of the circumstances surrounding your deaths. And you aren't even sure who you are. Frankly, you're a little confused by your own existence sometimes.
Oh no. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a little hard to believe, but I'll listen to what you have to say anyway, because that's what friends are for. How did that happen?
Oh well. You cast your mind back as hard as you can. You really give it a good hard think. You remember a room and a computer screen, and just this really intense feeling of frustration.
A computer screen? I get being very frustrated at your computer screen. I do that every day.
Yeah, he gets it. It's written all over his face. This is a boy who feels your pain. He's following you perfectly.
I'm not really following.
Then you explain how you ended up in the afterlife.
Afterlife?
You're pretty sure it was the afterlife. Maybe heaven? It was a little too freaky for heaven. But you were alone. Then you found a mysterious artifact on the ground.
You found a mysterious artifact in hell?
Yes. It was white and flat and lying on the ground, as if it was just waiting for you. Or waiting for someone else, maybe, but you found it first by accident? You find it hard to believe you were destined for any cursed treasure such as this. Perhaps the artifact belonged to Lucifer himself.
Lucifer? Wow.
Oh, you didn't realize you said the Lucifer thing out loud. Maybe you should consider reeling this in a bit? You're beginning to wonder if you're coming off as a little unhinged here. Except, John is clearly transfixed by your story, and looking a little concerned. You guess there's no going back now. You've committed yourself to the truth, as insane as it sounds. So you saw something weird. It looked like a little house? The obvious thing to do was to stick your hand inside the house, so that's what you did. Then you felt funny and teleported out of hell. That's how you ended up here, on Earth. where, you then became a mailman and decided to have a long and rewarding career of delivering the mail. And then you met John, and now you're basically best friends. The end.
This all sounds pretty fucked up.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? You're right back to feeling like a crazy person again. He probably doesn't believe you. It seems like you're gonna have to take this even further, or risk eroding the foundation of trust this blossoming friendship is built on. You mentioned that you're pretty sure the Devil's Treasure gave you some magic powers.
Magic powers? Like what?
You're not sure. You can sort of teleport now. Also, you're pretty sure you can time travel. You haven't tested it out much, you admit.
Teleportation and time travel, huh? That's a lot.
You can prove it, you say desperately. Suddenly, it feels like this friendship is hanging by a thread, and you'll do anything to preserve it. It's time to bring out the big guns. The revelation to this boy that, contrary to all known scientific wisdom, magic is far from fake. It is real as shit. For instance, you remind him that you both almost went up to his bedroom, but decided not to, because the trek across the house was way too risky. But what if you could just teleport there?
Sounds like a handy trick. I'm still guessing this is all bullshit, though. Like a prank. That's okay, though. I love pranks.
But it's no prank. At least you think. You've never actually tested this power at all. God, you hope you don't end up making a fool of yourself. Everything is writing on this.
Hey! What are you...
Here goes nothing.
Whoa! It worked! Unbelievable! Do you know what this means, Mr. Mailman?
You shake your head.
It means magic is fucking real!
You shrug. You guess it is. You won't admit it, but all you really care about right now is the fact that you saved the friendship. It should all be smooth sailing from here.
Well, it's a pretty good thing I met you, because if you didn't show up, I'm pretty sure that nothing anywhere close to being this incredible would ever have happened to me.
You consider that remark for a moment and decide you absolutely agree. You are definitely the best and most exciting thing that will ever happen to this kid.
You also said something about time travel? Can we try that too? Or would that be too disruptive to the space-time continuum?
You have him eating out of the palm of your hand now. No need to slow this train down. Continuum schmomentuum. Whatever your new friend wants, he gets.
Oh, I know! Why don't we just go back in time by about a week, and we can stay right here? That way, we don't risk messing up anything important.
Sure, that makes sense. You get ready to use your new hell power, and concentrate as hard as you can on the idea of 1 week ago. That's probably how it works.
Not much has changed. Except, wait, the cakes are gone! That must mean it isn't my birthday yet. Which means it worked! This is 1 week ago! Wow. Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot. Of course there was going to be a past me in the room a week ago. Oh god, I'm such an idiot. This is going to fuck things up, isn't it? What the hell is going on here? Whatever it is, it seems really stupid. You're right, John. It is stupid. Sorry, I wasn't using my head. Don't worry, we'll get out of your hair. Hey, quick, let's zap out to the yard so we fuck up space-time as little as possible. Woo! Well, that was dumb. Maybe let's try to avoid abusing your time travel powers from now on. It could really lead to a lot of messy bullshit.
You wholeheartedly agree. All you really want to do is make friends, not clown around through space-time.
Meanwhile, I guess we're still a week in the past, but now, just standing in my yard doing nothing? This seems pointless. We should probably head back to the present.
You nod. It was an interesting experiment, and it bought you a lot of credibility. But it's time to... wait a minute, something is wrong. There's a slight buzzing in the air. You can feel it.
What's the matter?
You tell him you think someone is coming. Quick, you have to hide.
Whoa, okay.
You and John dash into a neighbor's yard and hide behind the fence. You peek into the backyard to see what's happening. Suddenly, you see it. That energy you were feeling was a whole group of teenagers randomly teleporting into John's backyard?
What the fuck?
You examine them more closely. They are all dressed in ridiculous, colorful outfits. Is the circus in town? There did seem to be a lot of clowns in John's house. Maybe this house is some kind of globally recognized headquarters for traveling clowns? But they're not really clowns. Just teens wearing strange pajama-looking clothes. 8 of them, to be precise. On closer inspection, one of them seems familiar. The guy in the blue pajamas. You think it's your new friend John? But he seems older. Definitely not a 13-year-old kid, like your buddy here. None of them are. They all appear to settle in for a while to talk amongst themselves. The guy in the yellow Speedo gets down to business on the pogo ride, totally oblivious to its dangers. There seems to be a serious atmosphere hanging over this group of teens. Important discussions are happening. It's completely baffling to you, and by the look on your buddy's face, to John as well. Suddenly, an uneasy feeling settles over you, like you're witnessing something that was never meant to be seen by anyone. Perhaps a rendezvous point established by this group of teens for exactly that reason, that no one would think to be watching this quiet suburban backyard right now. Should you stay and listen? Or go? You're not sure what to do. You can't shake the feeling that something highly inappropriate is happening here, just by watching. Like you're beholding a moment so divorced from an authoritative chain of events that to even witness this moment is not only narratively compromising, but extremely cursed.
Hey, is that guy in the blue pajamas me?
You pat John on the back. You can only imagine what's going through his head right now. He hasn't seen a time travel duplicate of himself in, well, minutes.
Man, I look so much older. What am I even wearing? And how are all these people... Wait, I know some of them. That's Rose, and Dave, and Jade? With dog ears? I don't know the others, though. Wait, I know what's going on. They must be from the future. It is the only explanation, especially since we just did some time travel ourselves, thus proving magic to be real. Did you have something to do with this, Mr. Mailman?
You shake your head. You are just as surprised by this nonsense as he is. It seems one or more people from this group have somehow obtained similar abilities offered by the hell treasure you touched.
I guess they are all from a few years in the future, when we're all a bunch of older, cooler teenagers. Maybe we all go to college together or something? Maybe that's where we make these 4 new friends. There's something familiar about all of them, but I can't put my finger on it. But why do we look so ridiculous? Did I join a troupe of traveling street performers, thus following in the footsteps of my father? And somehow managed to rope everyone into the act, including Dave and Rose, who almost certainly would think the idea was really stupid, even though it's clearly great and cool, while somehow also involving time travel? I don't know. I'm so confused. What are they even doing here? Did this really happen just outside my house 1 week ago without me knowing about it at all? What else have I been missing? How much more is there to know about the future adventures of me and my friends, which has been taking place in secret like this? I wonder if there's a lot more to my life than I ever could have imagined. Actually, I should probably be thanking you. If you hadn't told me my game got lost in the mail, I might have gotten way too hung up on it. That might have totally altered the trajectory of my life. Then, I wouldn't get to go on whatever sweet adventures happen in the future that will lead me to wear a bunch of silly pajamas. and apparently speak with great authority in front of a group of very cool teens.
You bow your head contemplatively, as if to say, you're welcome. You're welcome for your entire life, and every cool thing that ever happens to you from now on. After some time passes, the group of teens seem to finish whatever business they had in this yard and disappear into thin air. You guess that's the end of whatever that was. Since there isn't much point to staying here a week in the past, you decide to return John to the present moment.
Huh. Well, that was interesting. We were a little too far away to hear what they were saying. I think I kept overhearing the word English. I wonder if some of these teens speak a foreign language. Was I teaching them English? Whew, this sure is some shitty speculation. It makes no sense at all. I guess the only thing to do is wait until I become that John, and then find out for myself? Sounds exciting, but also a little overwhelming. Damn, I'm going to need to think about this.
You watch as John spaces out for a solid minute, thinking about his absurd future. You glance toward that swing set, wondering if the fun times John had planned for you are going to continue to recede further into the distance as he comes to grips with his mysterious destiny. You cough a little to snap him out of his stupor.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Mailman. I know I said we would do something fun, but now I think I'm in kind of an existential mood. I should take a walk and think about what just happened today. I feel weird. It's nothing personal, I just need some space. Well, see you.
Let's go inside. When you enter the house, an overwhelming odor of freshly baked cakes hits you like a punch in the face. Wow, there is also a lot of clown bullshit in this living room. Clown statues, and you don't have time to take it all in, because your buddy John is grabbing your hand and rushing you upstairs before his baking maniac of a father can emerge from the kitchen and catch you in the act. He slams the bedroom door behind you and breathes a sigh of relief.
Whew! Hard to catch a moment of peace around here, what with all this adoring fatherly doting and round-the-clock cake production. I feel like I'm suffocating around here, and it's not just because the thick aroma of Betty Crocker products makes me feel like I'm being gassed in a bakery.
You're not sure what to say. You tentatively lift your arm as if you're about to place it on his shoulder, but you hesitate. Is this an abusive domestic situation? You don't know if you have enough information to make that judgment yet, but you are concerned.
Just joking around. I mean, this baking shit is all a bit much. The clown obsession too, but I love my dad. He's great. Sorry, I didn't mean to give the wrong impression.
That's a relief, you guess. Not that you weren't ready to jump in and be whatever kind of supportive friend this boy needs. Suddenly, you notice a bunch of movie posters on the wall. Oh, wow. These are all really bad? You won't dare say such a thing to your new friend, though. You immediately begin lavishing praise on all of them, especially that one, which appears to be... Mac and me? Oh, for fuck's sake. When it rains, it pours, you guess. Nevertheless, you insist it is one of humanity's peak cinematic achievements.
Mac and Me? You seriously like it? Personally, I think it's a piece of shit. I just have it up there because, well, I don't even know why. Not even I can defend the film. To each his own, I guess. I'm happy to hear you like all the other movies, though. They're all incredible. You have good taste. Except for liking Mac and Me, though. It's complete garbage.
Okay, you can admit you got a little overzealous there. Maybe dial it down a notch? You really don't have to try so hard. There is a moment of awkward silence. You hadn't really thought this far ahead, and apparently neither has John. There must be something you can both do to advance this friendship. He's starting to look self-conscious now. Poor friendless kid really doesn't know how to entertain anyone in his home, does he? You can see now that your friendship is needed now more than ever. You have to step up.
So, what do you typically like to, oh!
Suddenly, something gets John's attention. It's coming from his computer.
Oh, hey, can you hang on a second? My buddy Dave is pestering me.
John settles behind his desk.
Dude, what are you doing?
Dave, you'll never guess what I'm doing right now.
Are you opening the birthday present I got you?
Oh, no, sorry, Dave, but I think your present got lost in the mail. Unfortunately, I think it might be gone forever.
John, what the fuck?
Maybe you can just send me another one? Whatever it was?
Dude, no. The thing I got you was fucking priceless and irreplaceable. If it's lost in the mail, there's literally zero chance you will ever see another one like it ever again, in any shape or form.
Wow, that sucks.
Oh well, whatever. To be honest, that's probably the fate it deserves.
What was it?
Never mind, just some more ironic trash from your best and coolest bro in the world. Just forget it. If I tell you, you'd probably be sad it's gone, so this is a secret I will take with me to my fucking grave. Do you understand, Egbert?
Yeah, that's fair.
So, what are you really up to? Are you playing that dumb game with Rose yet?
What? Oh, no. That got lost in the mail too. It's also gone forever.
Holy fucking shit, John. I leave you alone for 2 seconds and everything goes to hell. This is why I can't stop pestering you for even a second. You just lose complete control of your life the moment I turn my back. How do you even know it got lost in the mail? Like, how can that even be formally verified in any way? You haven't even been waiting for it that long.
Because the mailman told me so.
What? Okay, I know I say this almost every day, but that actually is the dumbest thing I ever fucking heard.
It's true. He was quite sure about it.
First of all, John, mailmen don't know shit. They're just guys who walk around handing out letters and stuff. They have zero knowledge of the greater workings of the mail, let alone the specific fate of any given package. Unless it's a tracking number or some shit, but even then the mailman isn't really the guy who deals with that. The only way a mailman would know for sure if some mail got lost is if he was the one who lost it. Or like deliberately fucking destroyed it. Between the game and my sweet present going missing, something smells goddamn fishy here. John, are you sure the mailman didn't just steal all your shit?
Of course I am.
I don't know, man.
He wasn't even holding anything when I talked to him. Not even a mailbag.
My alarm bells are going fucking haywire here. It sounds like this incompetent dipshit just lost all your mail and tried to cover his ass.
No?
Are you sure he didn't fuck it up somehow? Like get mailman stank on it and in a fit of shame and panic buried it or dunked it in a smelly hole?
Dave, this is insane. You're being so paranoid. Besides, aside from the birthday present, why do you even care? You think the game is stupid and you don't even want to play.
Yeah, well, I was lying my ass off to sound cool and aloof. Of course I want to play this game. It's like this whole rad thing we were all going to do as friends, and now it's ruined.
Aw, you're right. That is a shame. I'm sorry.
I don't know, there was just some feeling I had that we needed to play this thing for like destiny reasons or some shit. Sorry to blow my cool cover and start sounding like Jade or whatever, but I'm kinda pissed off now, especially now that I know you won't get your sick bunny.
Bunny?
Forget I said that.
Lol, okay.
Anyway, all that aggravating bullshit aside, what were you gonna say?
Oh, right. I made a new friend.
What? A friend? Bullshit.
No, it's true.
John, this is so unlike you. You don't have fucking friends. None of us do. We're a bunch of total losers.
I know that. But today is a different story. I think I might be branching out a little socially. Like, turning a corner and becoming a valid and legitimate person well on his way to adulthood.
Ugh.
Come on, Dave. Why can't you just be happy for me?
Fine. So you're hanging out with this person right now?
Yes, he's in my room. Rummaging through my stuff? He's quite the character.
Who is this guy? Please tell me he's not cooler than me. I couldn't handle that.
He's not cooler than you. Nobody is, Dave.
Okay, thank God. So tell me about him.
Well, you know the mailman I was talking about earlier?
Yeah.
Well, you see, it's the mailman.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What?
John, no.
What's the big deal?
Do I even need to explain why a 13-year-old kid shouldn't become buddies with a fucking mailman and hang out with him in his room? Does your dad know about this?
Well, no, but I'm trying to avoid him. He's in one of his baking frenzies.
You do realize this is the same guy who likely stole your game and my beautiful present, right? He probably sold them in the black market, or worse, he did something fucked up like flush them down the toilet.
He didn't do that. Dave, it would make no sense to do that. You're being crazy.
Okay, dude, but you're the one chilling with a random postal worker in your bedroom on your B-day. I'm just looking out for you. What sort of sick fuck would even want to come into your house? How old is this fucking guy anyway?
I don't know. He seems to be sort of ageless.
What?
Dave, that's the thing. He's barely even a person. He's just a friend.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Listen, I don't expect you to understand. He's just a fun, harmless person who appears to have no particular defining qualities whatsoever. What is so crazy about that?
Nothing. I guess I don't even know anymore. Fine, enjoy your new buddy. It is your B-day after all, so you get to call the shots. So what's the next on the agenda? What's he even doing now?
Well, it seems he got a little bored while I've been talking to you, and he has spread most of my belongings across my bedroom floor to examine everything, and now he's just messing with stuff. Like my magic stuff. It's pretty cute. I like this guy.
John, I'm gonna run something by you. I hope I don't blow your mind or anything, but what if this guy isn't even a mailman?
What? Dave? No. I refuse to accept that.
Okay then, genius. Tell me this. What is he wearing?
You
You said he has no defining qualities. Well, clothes are defining qualities, so what are they?
Okay, he isn't wearing anything but a sweatshirt. But I didn't want to mention that because I knew how it would sound.
I see. No mail uniform, no mail bag, no like fucking mailman hat, just no pants?
Yes,
But that's not weird or anything.
I told you, he's like a pet? Shit, that's probably condescending. You know what I mean. Part generic person-y type of guy, and part like just a fun, friendly sort of humanoid creature? I'm really not explaining this well. The point is, he said he's a mailman, and I believe him because he's my new friend. End of story.
Okay. He's the fucking mailman. I don't even care. If you think he's fine, then okay, whatever. So like, cool. Guess we have a new friend. Do I get to meet the mailman sometime or what?
That's a good question. I hope so. I wouldn't be surprised if he found his way over to you. I can't put my finger on it, but something tells me he is a well-traveled fellow.
You really think he's going to well-travel his ass 2,000 miles over here to come visit me?
You never know. Mailmen do get around after all.
Shit, that checks out actually. Okay, I'm getting kind of excited now.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. I should probably get going. He's really going at it over there with all my bedroom crap. I don't want to be a rude host.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you boys to it. Happy birthday, dude.
Thanks, Dave.
great googly moogly. Hold on, I'm catching up with with the chat just to see how sort of reactions are. But hey y'all, so we finally did that. You know, it was a little bit of a hiccup in the beginning, but yeah, that was the first of many volumes for the Pesterquest fan dub, and we definitely worked very hard to get this out in time, and like, you know, I'm glad that everyone enjoyed it. I'm glad that like our voice actors were amazing. Like Jan, sorry, Jade, like y'all did great. Um all right, so that is what it is, and depending on how things go, I might end up posting just the stream, or I might just go ahead and like have the stream there but maybe untitled, and then post the actual quality, like more quality version, depending on how things like turned out. But yeah, and if I do that, then you know, you guys should subscribe for when we have future episodes, because up next is the rest of the beta kids, starting with Rose, and yeah, we're all pretty excited for that. And yeah, but otherwise, that's the stream, and I'm glad that we were able to get everything pretty much settled. Again, y'all saw our credits, and everyone should be findable through their social medias. Give them some love. And you know, just any support that you give us in the future is going to be a grand one. So yeah, a little like 35 minutes ahead of schedule, but that's Gucci. So yeah, the rest of the con will be going on for the day. Again, you guys will be seeing me for the Befriend Us / Mina Quest Power Hour and the Would You Rather panel, all of which will be happening a little bit later today. We're in the middle of our current panels right now that have just started, which is RPG Stuck and Detective Pony. And throughout the day, we're gonna also not only be having panels that start up at certain hours, but we'll still have ones that like will keep going on if they're like more than an hour. So, you know, check all those out. Y'all have fun. Thank you so much for your patience, and have a good rest of the convention.